Welcome to morning meditations, Monday meditations. Um, gosh, what a week, what a few weeks we've had, right? This retrograde is really stirring things up. Um, it's almost over. The 20th, the retrograde ends. And this one's been a kind of a doozy. If you are part of my email, um, or if you get my emails, I should say, Thriving Thoughts, you will have probably read the one that I put out this weekend about how kind of disruptive and the kind of flavor of the retrograde we've been having. Let me know if you liked it, if you thought it was interesting, if that resonated with you. And if you don't get my emails and you'd like them, I'm going to put a comment I'll put a link in the comments below. Blah. Or you can check on my bio in the link tree, I guess it's called. Anyway, it has been intense. So if you're kind of feeling a little like, oh, it's going to lift. We're lifting that out and away. Of course, there are several retrogrades in a year, so it's not the only time we'll feel it, but they don't last forever, which is great. And we can use them to learn a little bit more about ourselves. Again, I talk about that more fully in the newsletter this week. So my name is Shana. If you haven't met me before, I am a soul coach, a hypnotherapist, a Reiki master, and a yoga teacher. And I work with people to help them live their best lives. I mean, I can say it other ways. I work with health. I work with um, changing mindset. I work with soul development and soul awakening. Quite a few people are experiencing that right now. And we do some deep work. We do some deep work. So that's just a little bit about me. Today I have a meditation that I wrote quite a while ago. If you are on here, I don't know whether my chats are working or not. Sometimes they do work, sometimes they don't work. It's very strange. Um, but I wrote this meditation a couple of years ago. So I'm going to look at it because I forgot. I was like, what kind of meditation am I going to work with everyone today? And then I was like, well, the equinox is coming up. I am hosting um, hi, Kel. I am hosting a equinox circle on Saturday. And if you haven't been to one of the circles before, I really, really recommend it because it's just soul support. That's what it is. It's soul support. We gather, we connect, we raise our own vibrations as well as others' vibrations. We send out healing energy. We do some rituals around the season. And this season is all about balance and clarity. So if you're having some areas in your life where balance is not right or there's just something off and you just want a little more peace, a little more clarity, this is the circle for you because that is what we work with because the equinox is all about balancing. It's about balancing work with play. It's about balancing family with friends and work, and it's about balancing what we love to do with what we have to do. It's about balancing our shadow side with our effervescent side, right? It's all about balancing our masculine qualities with our feminine qualities, our lightness with our darkness, all of those things. And often, all the time, I should say, we don't take time to recognize when something's not imbalanced in our life. And we kind of suffer through it. We kind of just what does it say? No pain, no gain or something. We think of a saying and we, get ourselves through it, toughen up, right? Toughen up, buttercup, right? That's the saying. Well, honestly, Yeah, I guess maybe you could go with that philosophy, but why? Like, why? Why toughen up when you can say, "Hey, wait a minute. This is a part of my life that I either need to work on, or I need to open up, or I need to encourage, or I need to balance." And it's not about toughening up, it's about using some wisdom, using some clarity, using some strength, and creating more balance in your life. Because when you just um, muscle through it, there's resentment. Um, you could ignore something that's really important or put something aside that's really important. You could maybe not see the big picture. I mean, that's the it. You probably won't see the big picture, right? Because everything is there for a reason. Like we're living lessons. And when we don't necessarily look at step back and look at all the components, the lesson is lost. And on that happy note, we will start to meditate. Sorry to take up so much time, but these are all really important things to think about, especially this time of year, because this is a liminal space. This is a space where you can do a lot of energy work. You can do a lot of uplifting. You can do a lot of elevating frequencies and elevating your own energies and spiral up. This is one of those pivotal moments. So, buckle your seatbelts. All right. So find a comfortable place to sit or to lay down. We want to turn off, speaking of which, I'm going to make sure that my phone is on. It is on Do Not Disturb. So put your phones on Do Not Disturb if you're going to be doing this meditation. And just take a minute to perhaps close your eyes. If you can't close your eyes, maybe just stare at something in front of you, maybe lower your eyelids a little bit. Find a way to keep yourself from visual distractions and start to slow your breath down. Taking a full deep inhale and a full deep exhale. Noticing any sensations that might be arising, a tightness in the shoulder, an ache or a pain in the legs or the hips. And just feel it release as your breath gets a little slower and deeper. Notice the temperature of the air as you breathe in. If you can feel your heartbeat, notice that. And just notice anything that comes to mind, and then just allow it to leave, release it, let it float away. And now just take a moment to look back on your winter months, December, January, February, and more than half of March. Think about what winter taught you. What have you been grateful for this past winter? What really went well? What do you feel is waking up inside of you? What seeds are you planting or intending to plant now that you have wanted to harvest last fall, or that you planned to harvest last fall? Think about 6 months ago. What were your intentions then? What are you longing to invite into your life right now? And where are there obstacles? Where is there clutter in your life that you need to clear away in order to invite new things in? If in fact you were able to or going to start spring cleaning today, where would you start? What is the most urgent area in your life? Is it physical? Is it mental? Is it in your heart space? And where are you possibly experiencing some rebirth in your life, some growth? What can you let go of to let that growth happen? And how do you want to grow and evolve this spring season? What is your intention for this spring season? Now let's explore the energy of creation in relationship to the spring. In your mind's eye, visualize the vibrant colors of flowers blooming, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the sound of birds chirping in the air. What does this time of year represent for you? A word, a theme, a phrase? Reflect on these and how they make you feel. As you tune into the energy of spring, allow yourself to feel inspiration starting to bud inside of you. What aspects of your life could benefit from a fresh perspective or a new beginning? Is there any area where you can add creativity? Is it a project you want to start? A passion that's been calling to you? And take a moment just to envision yourself in these new opportunities, in these new beginnings, with enthusiasm, with determination, with creativity. And as you tune into this spring energy, notice how your own energy aligns with the energy of spring. Again, feelings that might be bubbling up, thoughts, ideas. Pay attention to specific words that might keep repeating, or phrases, or images. And let's take a moment to call in our higher self, our higher power, an ancestor, an angel, whoever you go to for guidance, for clarity, for help with ideas, projects, plans. Ask them any questions you might have, any help that you might need. Perhaps request that these endeavors only serve your highest good and your highest potential. Ask that they contribute positively to the well being of others, anyone affected by these new possibilities. Now, in your mind's eye, imagine yourself stepping into the world with a renewed sense of purpose, stepping into your week, stepping into your day, and see yourself taking tangible steps towards manifesting these plans, these goals, these dreams, and bringing these ideas, these desires into fruition. What steps do you need to take? Now envision joy and fulfillment that come with these aligned actions. That come with the aligned actions that fulfill your aspirations. And take a deep, full breath into all of these possibilities and get the sense that they already have happened. They're already happening. Feel that deeply in your body. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then slowly open your eyes up, wiggle your fingers, your feet. And if you're able to, if you have time, grab your journal, grab a pen, and just take notes of anything that came up during the meditation, during the visualization. Anything that kind of maybe surprised you, any feelings. It's always good to recall these things because these are confirmations that your soul has plans and you are here to see them through. All right, that is all for now. Have a beautiful, blessed day and a beautiful, blessed week. And if you are able to come to the circle on Saturday, you will not want to miss it because it really is a soul supportive, beautiful, healing event. And we always take away something different every year, even though I've been doing these for over 10 years now. There's always a different flavor, a different concept, a different feel, and they're always unique. In fact, the rituals always change, the circle always changes. We do things differently every year. So this year we're going to celebrate with planting seeds and blessings. And yeah, it's all juicy, good stuff and using our creativity in different ways. So if that calls to you, and I hope it does, please join us Saturday live on Long Island, 9 to 11. I'm thinking of having a virtual option. So if you're interested in the virtual option, please let me know because if I have enough people, I will offer it. All right. For now, have a beautiful, blessed day. Have a beautiful, blessed week. Thank you for being here on the end of the retrograde. It is ending on the 20th, and the 21st is the spring equinox, and spring is here. So have a blessed day and happy almost spring. All right, and happy St. Patrick's Day. This all ties in all these celebrations of freeing ourselves from things that tie us back and from heaviness and to clear the path. So, happy St. Patrick's Day to all those celebrating. Happy equinox. And I hope to see you. If not, next Monday. Take care.